Hey there and welcome back. So today we are trying something different. So I've got some bits. I'm trying the close-up camera, which, well, it's my phone basically. It's just got an amazing camera for close-up footage and just footage in general. I can record a proper 4K with this. But I know there's nothing wrong with the other camera. This is just, just see how it does, see if the audio's a lot better. So I love your feedback on this because I'm going to edit this video, I'm going to upload this video, and hopefully it turns out okay. But if you have a look, woo, trying to be a little bit more professional. So yeah, hopefully just let me know how the audio sounds on this. If it's not the best for the video and the video is a little bit of a bummer, I do apologize. But hey, at least I've tried. I put a couple of tests up, then taking them down shortly afterwards. I don't know if anyone may have seen them, but the tests seem to have gone okay. So but yeah, so let's see how this goes. Right, so today what we are doing, I got a few weeks ago got a train, a old Triang train. Oh, let me just get this, as you can see from the box, and this is a steam locomotive. So it's got a little tiny mechanism in it to make the smoke puff as it goes along and everything. It looks so cool. Now, got to the shop, it was working fantastic. I've got it home, I've ran it a couple of times and it's just started like running not as good, sparking a little bit and what have you. So I thought, you know what, let's just show you what it's like on the inside. Let us show you what we're going to do to clean this thing. And I suppose in theory, maybe it's kind of like a little bit of a restoring or old vintage loco, making it work again. Or make it work better. Something like that anyway. So anyway, I hope you like it. Again, hope the audio is not too bad. And if you hear my voice is a bit softer, because I'm trying not to shout, because one thing I have noticed with these, which is good, is that they're really sensitive, so I really don't need to be like, oh, can you hear me, sort of thing. But yeah, so if you notice my eyes keep going off to one side because I'm recording on my camera, like the lens is right there in front of me that I'm trying to focus on, but because of the way I am and stuff and distractions and what have you, my actual face is about over here. So when I'm seeing movement, I keep going like, oh, what's that? So I'm trying not to look like I'm spacing out to one side. So you have to bear with us. So, right. So, yeah, let's get right into this. Stop waffling. I know, I do apologize. I do it a lot. Let's flip the camera around and let's show you what we're working with. Right. Okay. So here is the loco. As you can see, the numbers are going a little bit on it. A couple of bits are missing. But you know what? I'm not bothered about that with the age of what this thing is, and let me just have a look. So I've got a part number of R.051. So I might try and do a little bit of research into this and see when this was actually made. But it's a triangle locomotive, so I'm guessing between, I know this is a large gap, like 60s to 80s, something like that. But hey, absolutely fantastic. So I'm guessing this thing must be at least about 40 years old. So this is kind of really cool. So what we've done, and the workings on this are so good for the time when it was made. It's absolutely fantastic. So as you can see, there's a single screw here that holds the body on. So the body lifts off, and then you've got a couple of little tiny holes at the back where it locates to the back. And check out all this. There's a massive lump here. This is the smoke generator. Now, if I turn it around, which is the best angle, yeah, let's go for this one. So as we can see here, let's just zoom in. So right, I'm going to try and do my best with this camera. Ooh. So you've got your heat generator here, which is powered. Sorry about that, I just had to go and do something. So as we look at this, we can see The wire goes straight into the generator. This is where you drop your smoke oil. Now you can use the modern day smoke oils with this. This is perfectly fine. Not taking this apart yet because it's working, so I really don't want to mess around it while it's working. We've got, obviously, you can see the wheel here, and as this turns, it works, well, a little bit like the piston would on the front of a longer locomotive, or the chamber in front of it, sorry. The wheel turns and it goes in and out in that kind of motion, and as it does, it puffs the smoke out of here. So if you look at this, you can see if I just do this, and for the fingernail watchers, I am sorry, but I do have a manual job for a living. I have scrubbed my hands a lot. Sometimes I can't get it all off, but that's the nature of my job. So I'm sorry, but if you don't like a little bit of a dirty fingernail once every now and then, as best as I do, then I could do nothing more than apologise for that. But as you can see there on my hand, yeah, this thing is really filthy, so it does need a good clean. You can see underneath, we've got the pickups. This pickup here isn't quite touching the best. Same with the back one. So we'll see if we can do a little something with them. I said I don't want to strip this down too much, but yeah. So the wheels need a good bit of a clean. The motor needs a good bit of a clean here. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to show you everything, but I will, like explain what I'm going to do, the little stages that I'm going to do it in, and yeah. So right, let's set this camera up a little bit better and let's get started. Right, okay, so that doesn't look too bad of an angle, and I can see this in the background. Sorry, when I visited the Dartmouth Steam Railway, I've got to show you this. Oh God, look at this little Christmas decoration of Braveheart. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm a person who loves Christmas, so I I had to get something like that when I saw it. Right, so there's a camera knock. Oh my God, yeah, I'm trying a new tripod. It's like a 3-prong tripod thingy, what you can kind of twist and turn. So I'm trying to see what I can achieve angle wise with this. So what we're going to do first thing is let's just quickly just take a dry one of these just to show you. So if I do a bit of that with this one, let's just do a little bit with this one. Ooh. So as we can see, there is a lot of muck on there. So all we're going to do, we are going to get our brake cleaner. What I am going to do is undo this little screw. I'm going to take this bar off because here we've got our brushes what go down to the motor. So then I'm going to get, again, just some of the brake cleaner. I'm going to clean all of this up, the way I'm going to basically clean the whole thing. And then I suppose it could be like a little bit of a before and after. So let's see what difference we can make. So again, I'm going to do this off camera because I don't want to bore you with watching me, going like da 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 da, clean this little bit, and yeah, even the camera started to fall over then, see. But I know some people like that, but I want to try and make it, a bit thingy as he starts cleaning. Stop it. Right, so I'll do this off camera and then let's come back and let's see what it'll look like. Okay, so wow, let me just give you a quick recap where we're up to. So far we've just been cleaning up the sides, we've been cleaning up the wheels. There's still a little bit there. Might get me a little Dremel type thing out to do that. We've removed this little base plate. Oops. As you can see there, we've got our very, very old pickups for this. But look at this so far. And when I said about cleaning everything, the tracks, locomotives, yeah, this thing is a touch on the dirty side. So that's how important it is to try and keep everything clean, because all this muck, I know some of it is just come from like in between and what have you, but all this smoke could transfer onto your track through the train, and yeah, it's not the best. Whew. Right, sorry to sound out of breath. I've just been running up and downstairs for a few minutes, but yeah, this is kind of really cool so far. I've not actually delved this far into a locomotive for cleaning wise before. I tend to just do a bit more basic because I'm normally too afraid of permanently damaging the thing, but I thought, you know what, let's just have a go. So I'll carry on and we'll check back in with you. I can't believe how dirty those are. So we'll carry on with it and then we'll check back in with you again in a little bit and just show you what we've got up to. Right, so since we checked in with you last time, a lot's happened. As you can see, we've taken the bars off. We've done a lot more cleaning. It's looking a lot better. We've cleaned this brush. And if you look here, this was completely dirt ridden before. And now, thankfully, it's all nice and clean. So very slowly, we're going to start building this little bit back up. I'm still going to go ahead and we're going to clean all the rest of this, all the contacts. We're going to get a little wire brush on it. And one thing that we did find, if I turn it around this way, is see this earth wire? Now this was rubbing on the wheel. So we're going to do a little repair, a little cover up with this. What we may do, we may actually extend this because this wire here connects onto your pickup baseboard. So we'll possibly do a little repair of this, and then yeah, we'll carry on doing a bit of a clean because there's still quite a lot of muck on there, as you can see. But the good thing is with this is that taking this bar off, which is only screwed in on the middle axle, as you can see there, we're able to turn this around and look at that. See, there's still a couple of little bits left, but see, that's all nice and shiny. That was completely like a dark grey with all sorts. And in fact, let me show you. Yeah, there's a lot of muck on this locomotive. So we're getting there. And so look at the state of my hands doing this. So we're getting there. And yeah, I will carry on just doing a little bit more exactly what I've said. And we will check back in with you soon so you can see how we're getting on. Whew, right. So this has only been obviously a few minutes for you guys, but this has taken a lot longer than I thought. So let's just see where we're up to. So we've got this little while in a state of hands. As you can see, the wheels are really nice and clean now. We've done all of that. We've actually taken the wire brush and we've put the wire brush all over this to make it look a lot cleaner, a lot better. As you can see, we've built these little bits back up. Commutator right there. We actually did put the wire wheel on that because that was super filthy. So yeah, we did end up doing that in the end. We've just given everything a good clean up with the brake cleaner. Again, it evaporates, which is fantastic. You can see this is looking really nice. I might just give this a little bit more for final go over. We can then pop this back down. We've even cleaned the screws and everything up just to give this the best chance that it's got. And yeah, it's taken a while. As you can see, I'm absolutely filthy. But this has been really cool. So yeah, right, let's get on with the next little bit. Let's get these bits sorted, and then what we can do, we can try putting some power to this and we can test it, make sure that the chassis is working. So yeah, hopefully maybe 10-15 minutes that should be done. Right, we'll catch back up with you in a little bit. Right, so we've built it all back up. We've got I don't know how this is going to work, obviously, because this is the smoke generator. We've got a little bit of black tack here just to help keep that wire out of place. We have a little bit of black tack here to help keep this wire out of the way of the wheel. I just want a little slight adjustment there. I'll do that in a second. As you can see, look at the difference in this. It is looking so much better and cleaner than what it was. As you can see, our pickups are now behind the wheels. Yeah, absolutely made up with how this has turned out. We've popped just a little bit of oil on there as well. That'll work its way around. And yeah, to say it was a little bit filthy was an understatement. The other one that I've done is, if you look at this, we've given the body a really nice clean up. And yes, some bits have come off. They were already peeling off. So I'll either leave it as it is, or, I might look into getting some more decals, because, I mean, that was already a bit off. But, so yeah, so what we'll do is we'll take this down to the layout, because I have popped a power source onto this and it is working. So let's see if this is running any better, because last time when I tried it, it was kind of like just going, it wouldn't really run properly. So yeah, so let's see if it's working. Let's see if that smoke generator is working. And hopefully, fingers crossed. So all we need to do is pop the body back on, and we will do that just off camera. And, there you go. Near enough. I'll do this for a sec. And let's get it built up and back on the track. Right, so down on the railway. Now, one thing I did have to do, I had to solder. Let me just show you. It's not the best at this point in time, but I had to solder, unfortunately, the earth wire to there, because it just wasn't making a good contact underneath. So I will change that. I will amend that. But for now, just get it working so you can see that we managed to get it running. So, okay. Now, other little thing as well. I've had to take the controller from upstairs because this one has gone. So yeah. So maybe a little bit longer till we see something on the layout in the loft again. But let's turn the power up and let's see what happens. Look at that go. And let's see if we can get some smoke out of this thing as well. I might take a little minute to warm up, or I might have to turn this up quite a bit. So it may get a touch loud. There we go. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it does actually have the smoke going on it. Right, hang on. I'll do a quick lap, then I'll bring it to a stop. Hopefully, so you can see the smoke coming out of it. So just bear with me 1 second. Nope. Right. Okay, I've got another way that I can do this. I've got another way. I don't recommend doing this, but just to show you, you can see the nice little bit of smoke coming out there. So I am gonna. Oh, there you go. Just saw a little puff of smoke at the end. So I am going to leave it there, because obviously that was noisy and you probably hardly heard what I said. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little video on restoring an old locomotive, an old triangle one, and especially with this having the smoke generator and it's working. That is just fantastic. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. That would be fantastic if you could do that. Thumbs up. And as always, we shall see you in the next video.